Okay, so this is kind of funny to talk about. My husband pours my wines for me, and today I was like, hey, what did you pour for me last time so that I can do my little reveal and talk about how badly it was that I picked a Lodi Zen, I think was the last one. And he couldn't remember which bottle it was, so he was like going through bags, and I'm gonna let him figure that out later, but he felt really bad about it, so I just let go. So we'll reveal whatever the last wine was next time, and for future reference, we're gonna date bags. So today is whatever day it is, because it's, quarantine confusion. And I'm going to date these 2 bags because I'm going to taste 2 today. And we'll come back to revealing whatever that previous wine was at some point. And I'm really sorry, you're just going to have to watch again. I'll leave notes in the comments if I figure it out. Okay, so today there's a white wine in my glass, and it is very pale and very white. There are some silvery highlights, a little tinge of green, but just barely. This is pretty water white. There's no sediment, no gas. It appears to be light body, light viscosity, very bright and shiny and pretty. On the nose, the wine is moderate plus on the nose. It's pretty fresh. There's stone fruit, there's lemon, there's lime. There's a little bit of kiwi and tropical. Some minerality, a little gassiness, almost a little sulfur. It's sound, but just a little bit of like minerality and funky herbaceousness too. Yeah, so fresh, clean, crisp, moderate intensity, no evidence of oak visually or on the nose. So let's move to the palate. Ooh. This one's got a lot more going on the palate. It's off dry. There's definitely some residual sweetness, residual sugar in this. It's also super high acid, and it's way more complex in the palate than it is in the nose. Confirming stone fruit, more ripe on the palate than the underripe on the nose, which I don't think I talked about, but it was definitely like tart and underripe and fresh and crisp. It's more ripe on the palate, stone fruit, kiwi, lime, lots of green, even though ripe, but green fruited flavors like kiwi, lime, a little bit of apple, but all the fruits are ripe and fleshy on the palate. That minerality is still there. There's a little bit of, none of the sulfur struck match, any of that burnt kind of character on the palate. It's very clean fruit, ripe minerality, no oak. Structure. Medium plus body for white wine. There's some mouth coatingness, which I think can mostly be attributed to the RS that's in this. So it's got a little more body. High acid, which I think I talked about right off the bat. The alcohol is moderate minus. It's not a big burn. There is a little bit, but it's still reduced. What did I say? No oak. This is, RS, the structure, the color of the fruit. I think this is a Riesling. Why talk about too many other things in here? It's Riesling, it's German, it's Spätlese, it's probably from the Mosel, possibly from the Rheingau, and youthful, so 2018. I think there's not too much else to talk about here. If I've got some sweetness, we could bring in some other grape varietals, Muscat, or a riper like Alsatian Pinot Gris, things like that, but I don't think that their floral character is here. The fruit, the minerality, the lower alcohol, and that little bit of RS, I think takes me to German Riesling. Again, what did I say, 2018, Rheingau, Germany. Okay, super fun. So that kept it under 4 minutes. I could possibly pass and get through all of my wines if I could deduce that quickly, and have to do all 6 for the advanced, which is coming up in July. If all of these things come to pass and they let us travel again, who knows? Who knows? Still trying to keep motivated and study like that's going to be a thing, which is harder some days. So share with me your motivation. Share with me what you think this wine is, and feedback, questions, comments, concerns. That's all I got. All right. Have a lovely Sunday, or whatever day this is for you.